More now on a story we first told you about at 5. A local woman who survived a deadly crash in South Kingstown 3 years ago is paying it forward. Now new at 6, the relationship she built with two of the first responders that rescued her has inspired her to launch a nonprofit.
The goal, to reunite other victims and first responders in hopes of helping both sides find closure and healing. So why is she calling it Universe Juice? It all goes back to one of the people who saved her life.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I wouldn't be here without you guys, though.
An emotional reunion between friends on the side of the road in South Kingstown on a beautiful, sunny fall day. 3 years ago, in this very same spot, they met as strangers.
That breaking news, one person is dead after a wrong-way crash in South Kingstown. It happened just after 5 this evening on Route 1 South near Moonstone Beach Road.
Lisa Brunetti was hit by a wrong-way driver on the night of January 11th, 2022. Paramedic Mike Horhan and nurse Nikki King from Boston Med Flight landed their helicopter here and got Lisa to the hospital in a matter of minutes.
My heartfelt thank you to the first responders and civilians at the scene of the accident.
6 months later, Mike was brought back into Lisa's life through what he called Universe Juice, a series of serendipitous events that led him to a fundraiser in her honor. What followed was a tearful embrace where Lisa got to say thank you to Mike and Nikki, who they FaceTimed. But she quickly learned it was a healing moment for her two heroes, too.
They said to see somebody like you, who is doing so well now, refills our cup so that we can continue doing what we do.
I think that there are a lot of calls that really do affect us long term, maybe more so than we realize in the moment, and we have to really focus on our mental health and protecting that and utilizing the resources that we have around us.
The term Universe Juice stuck with Lisa, as did the need to pay it forward. Now, along with the help of Mike, Nikki, and others, Lisa has launched a nonprofit aptly called Universe Juice to forge these reunions for others.
And so whether it's a survivor like myself, a family member, or a first responder who wants to find out, what happened, I want to say thank you. Is that person okay? We want to be able to help facilitate the meeting of those people.
It must mean a lot, too, that someone you saved is so intent on paying it forward and making her life worth living.
It's the Universe Juice. It brings it right back to the center. Yeah, absolutely.
Universe Juice and the love between three former strangers.
So thankful that you're with me every step of the way in this. And together, hopefully, we'll make a difference for a lot of other people
who are now more like family. And the Universe Juice mission statement is reuniting those who needed care with those who were there. You can go to universejuice.org to submit a reunion application, which the organization will first review and verify before proceeding, and then they'll research and contact the parties involved, get them to sign waivers if they're interested, and work with everyone to facilitate the reunion. And of course, we have a link to the Universe Juice website in this story on WPRI.com.